El Presidente, Eddie Kane University. Hill gon' heal, regardless. You, Buchanan, Bethel High School, by way of Three Man Weave, LLC.
Michelle, producer, Faith Overseer University.
You can catch this wave from the Marlins to the Mariners. Doing things you can't believe. It's the Three-Man Weave.
What's going on, good people out there? Y'all already know who it is. It's your three favorite guys, and we back officially. We changing your Tuesday. We are making sure that your Tuesdays will never be the same. You know, we had a little intro video that we tried to broadcast everywhere. We had a little technical difficulty, but if you did see the promotional video, that Tuesdays is our day now. My schedule is finally finalized. We went through a little, the pandemic was really, kicking my ass. But now we finalized, we straight. So we here Tuesdays from now on, 7 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. Y'all know who it is. It's your boy Hill, and Hill gonna heal regardless. My other two counterparts, introduce yourself.
You already know who it is. You got your boy Buchanan, Washington fan extraordinaire, here to cut the cap. You feel me? Cut the cap.
And you know what it is. It's your boy AJ. Here to make some shit happen. That's all. Just here to play my role. Whether I gotta sit in the corner, hit a shot, whether I gotta rebound, defend, whatever the case may be, whatever. I'm the utility player today.
Cut the cap. I like that, Cannon. I like that, Cannon. But first, before we move on, I want to show everybody my shirt. Intentional Productions.
Then that job fly.
Y'all know who it is. It's our girl Nichelle, our producer extraordinaire. She got her own apparel. The link is in her bio. If you want to support, please go do so. She also has her own YouTube channel. Everything is in her bio. Please hold her down. She doing it, she doing her thing. This Facebook user, I need you to go ahead and give StreamYard their permission. While we do that, y'all know y'all can catch us on all major podcast platforms. 3Man Weave, Instagram, Twitter, 3Man Weave _ You can email us at podcast.3.man.weave@gmail.com. Last week, I gave y'all credit when I was doing my little random Hill thoughts on Saturday, but I want to give y'all. Now y'all inspired me. Y'all did y'all thing last week during my absence.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Appreciate we that. Try.
One thing, good little real conversation. But when y'all got the music, and I think AJ, you asked Cannon, what you asked him, what is he still listening to?
Yeah, we can see you, Sean. Yeah, I asked him kind of like what's he listening to right now,
and that got me to thinking because I was kind of like Cannon. I'm like, I'm listening to the same old, not the same old stuff, but what hit that came out, what I'm saying? And Cannon, I did listen to Voice of the Heroes. I held you down.
Yeah.
I held you down. It was good, and I was good.
Heroes. Voice of the Heroes.
But it wouldn't be me. It wouldn't be me if I didn't come back with a question or a topic, or because I got some inspiration.
Okay.
Ooh, feeling froggy.
Now, we all familiar with a posse cut, right?
Mm-hmm.
And if we not, prime example of a posse cut, 24 hours to live.
They don't know, but they don't. I mean, you said that song. That don't mean that they know it.
True.
Exactly.
Reservoir Dogs is, that's an example of a posse cut. Name another few.
When we kind of give them a little, when we bring them to show where this question kind of originated from.
You can give them that.
Let's. This is where the question originated from, so you guys can probably see what a posse cut is.
Hey, the Kiss. In your opinion, what makes a strong posse cut?
For one, the right posse.
The Notorious B.I.G. Last Day versus Puff Daddy. It's all about the Benjamins. Choose wisely, Kiss.
Wowzers.
Who would you like to collaborate with that you haven't gotten a chance to?
Yep, my bucket list. Stevie Wonder, Andre 3000.
Oh, man, what's the holdup? When you first heard the concept for 24 Hours to Live, what were your thoughts? Were you excited?
I'm a little slow, so I'm like, what do you mean? But then
Black Rob was the teacher for that song. He made it easy as Sunday morning after listening to his verse. This is fire. How you got this? This is some ill. This is ill.
This is ill, right?
So, fellas, give me the rappers, MCs, whatever you want to call them. Let's create a posse cut of an unnamed song, unreleased track, and y'all compile the rappers and make y'all own posse cut. Do I have to go first? Do I have to set it? Do I have to set the tone?
I'm gonna set the tone because
you ready? You ready?
I've had some thoughts on this one, and just kind of being who I am. This posse cut, I just kind of want it to be something where it's just like, you know what, you're gonna be looking over your shoulder at all times. So for me, I want my posse cut to be Lil Jon and the East Side Boys. 3-6 Mafia.
Damn.
Duke Deuce.
Okay.
And Pop Smoke.
See, but you kind of cheated. I didn't even know we could do that, but that's cool.
Look, at the end of the day, I'm like, look, it's a posse.
That's cool.
We putting everybody on this thing.
Yeah, I thought we had to be living, man. But that's cool.
Oh no rules.
That's cool. I respect it. That's a fire cut.
Right now.
Wow,
that's a fire cut. Let me ask you this. Let me ask you this.
Go ahead. Because I got a question.
Would you? Because that's a fire group. Would they have a theme? Because like on 24 Hours to Live, that's a posse cut, but they boxed in with that theme. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
See, here's the thing, though. They weren't necessarily like that. Was more so of that was a good concept, but I don't necessarily think anybody was truly boxed in.
They wasn't boxed in, but they had to stick to like Kid said, that format that Black Rob laid. That he came off with, they all kind of ran with that.
Yeah, that was a concept song. So they had
but here's my thing though. It made the song more cohesive.
Yeah,
because and so that's my thing. So I think honestly, I would much love a good concept because I hate when you get on the people get on the track and next thing you know, you got one guy rapping about his ex-girlfriend.
Yeah, I hate that.
Dudes rapping about fighting in the club.
I hate that.
You know what I'm talking about? Drake, I'm talking to you. So
that's why I asked if you had a specific theme for your posse,
100%
or concept.
I just want it to be something where you gonna play this shit in the club and you ready to knock somebody's heads off.
So you want the club to end?
Sure. I mean, he said, "Lil Jon." I want the
party to shut down.
But that's gonna set it off real good. I like that.
In your posse cut, you named 3 producers.
Oh yeah.
Who's doing the beat, or are they going to collab on the beat?
They're gonna collab.
So I want Lil Jon and 3-6 to collab on the beat.
DJ Paul.
Yeah, DJ Paul, Lil Jon. I want that to just be some Southern heavy shit.
Is Duke? You said Duck Deuce, right? That's
Duke Deuce.
Is he rapping or is he doing the hook?
I'm gonna let him do both.
Yeah.
I'm gonna let him do the hook, and then I want Lil Jon ad libs in his hook.
All right.
Chris, see, we gonna have to get to this, man.
He might as well. We might well save it. We might as well save it.
Yeah. We gonna get to that.
I'll go. I need it. First off, I need to take Keith beat. And you know why. You know why. I need his drop. I need his drop to go immediately. I need to immediately take Keith. Y'all know the rest. I need him to go. I need my guy Dave East to set the tone. I need my guy Dave East to set the tone. I need JID to come in right after him. I need Nick Grant to follow him right up. And then I want Sci-Hi to finish it off. That's bar heavy. And I'm adding Black Youngster on the hook.
Oh,
and it ain't
Youngster. I put Hill on to Youngster.
And it ain't no hook. He just talking. That talk.
Hey, but he good at that.
That's what I'm saying. Now the MCs that I named, see, I wanted Diddy.
Diddy can talk too now.
But I didn't name like these upper echelon.
Yeah, I feel you.
So I'm like, I can't get Diddy. So let me get somebody else. So
shit, it's your posse cut. You can get what you want.
You can do what you want, man.
But I wanted to make sense though. I want yours to make sense.
All right.
You're right.
I wanted mine to make sense, but I gotta have to take Keith beat.
All right, well, I'm going deep. I'm like my posse cut got a roster. You feel me? I'm going with Crit to set it off.
You know it.
And I'm asking for Mount Olympus Crit to show up. You feel me?
Oh, he right.
And then behind Crit, I want Hove. Because I feel like they're two kings, and that's gonna be like my concept. Like you really gotta be a king of whatever you do, like yo lane. So I got Crit, I got Hove. Behind that, you know, I got the voice. I got the voice coming in because Chirac, that's him. You feel me? And then I got Kendrick for the West Coast. I got Cole. I got Drake. And I got Thugger. Even though I don't like Thugger, Thugger is a king at what he does, bro. And even though I don't personally like him, I be liking his songs sometimes. So I feel like if I don't like you and you make me like your music, kudos to you. And I feel like
Thug can do a hook. If you got him doing that hook or doing something,
he doing something like he gonna be doing the bridge, and then I got Baby and Corday finishing up. Right when y'all thought it was over. So it's one of them posse cuts that's gonna stand forever. You feel me?
So I like that. I
forgot to add Corday.
I got a little honorable mention on mine too.
Okay.
I don't even got like once I tell you the artist, you don't even need to know what my concept is gonna be, but just know this song is something that you're gonna ride to in the Cadillac with the windows down, you know, in the middle of the summer. I want Pimp C.
Yeah.
Too Short.
Yeah.
Primo Rice. And Akeem Ali.
You see
what I wouldn't do for just one more posse cut where Pimp C could lead off, man.
I will look, and then I'm gonna have him and Bun B just talking on the intro.
Just gotta be talking. Gotta be talking.
What I like about yours is both of yours. You bridge the gap, and Cannon, you bridge the gap too. You had the golden era, what we call it, and the new era. So it wasn't just. I like how y'all bridge the gap on that. I like that. We might have to call Khaled.
Let's do it.
No, I'm not calling him on that.
Yeah, so we tell him not to do it. Hey, please don't do this.
No,
please don't do this.
Don't you touch this.
Bro, that video had me weak, man.
Please, Khaled, don't touch nothing that we said. Don't touch nothing. You got it. Do your own thing. Put your own song on it.
I'm not really a fan of Khaled, man. Like it's just I don't
mind Khaled though. Khaled good for what he do.
Yeah, I mean, you got to just you got to take Khaled for what he is and what he do.
Yeah, that's it. I don't expect nothing else from him.
Nothing more, nothing less. I
like this.
Yeah,
I really, 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 really like this because
this is my music partner right here, man.
Like, bro, because if you have if you got Pharrell and the Nerds doing that beat on the intro. And then you have the internet playing those live music for Pharrell, and
Thundercat.
Thundercat. Let me have Thundercat have a hook. Come on, man.
I ain't familiar with Thundercat. Who is that?
Hey, don't worry. Me and Kev, he performing in DC. Me and Kev gonna take you. He rap. Look, hey. I know you ain't got no hair, but you gotta listen to it. You do a whole lot of rapping about the do-rag and all of that. Look, I don't know if it's technically your kind of music, but it should be fire.
I mean, he nice though. He nice.
It's some good shit. It's some good shit to ride to.
He'll open-minded. He'll open-minded.
Yeah, I've been working with him trying to get him to open up his music catalog for quite some time. So I know he'll definitely take a listen. So that's all I could say.
Yeah.
I wonder if anybody else got some, because I mean, we could probably spend the whole show naming some posse cuts as I go through it, but I'll let everybody else to try and kind of trickle in, see if they got any others that they want to add. But while we use, that's what I'm about to tell that's Kevin Fitzmaurice. I'll put the directions in here so he can.
Oh, that's
he can That's our guy Fitz.
Yep.
But yeah, go ahead, do that, Fitz. Let them know. Sons in four. Sons in four. You know.
Close the book on them boys.
We was more confident than you. I understand you don't want to mess with the universe.
No, look,
you don't want to mess with the no.
I'm not.
We let you go.
I'm not trying to like count my chickens before they hatch because this is a good thing. You know, it's just like dating. You know, I have a good thing going on. Oh,
Mark on the road.
This stopped me in my tracks.
Outcast, Earth Gannon, Crit. Come on now. Come on, Mark. Come on now.
I wonder why Outcast
now.
and Crit haven't gotten together already.
Because Andre 3000 don't make songs for real.
Man.
He gives you a verse.
A 16 area. He pop out with a 16s, but it's like
and the crazy shit about 3 Stacks is like basically what I was talking about. He will hop on your song, not talk about shit that you talking about, and kill your song.
That's
like
true. He do that on his posse cuts. He ain't sticking to them.
Okay, you can do that.
They just appreciate the verse. They're like, oh yeah, this ain't got nothing to do with what we talking about, but cool.
Yeah. And why are we talking about this, man? I know, like it's starting to kind of be more of a popular opinion, but I'm starting to be glad that people are starting to realize how dope Big Boy is as a rapper. Like
Big Boy, honestly, was my favorite. When people were saying like, I get it, Andre 3000 may be more lyrically talented, but on the Outkast albums, I appreciated Big Boy more to me as far as what I like in a rapper at that time, especially at that time. I was younger back then, so I didn't care about the nuances that I was like, Big Boy is landing them bars and them punches right where I need him to be. You feel me?
And that's my thing. I don't know if Andre 3000 is lyrically better. I think he's lyrically more eclectic.
Yeah, and I was gonna say that word. Forget that. I was gonna say that word too. I promise y'all I was, man.
I think he's lyrically more eclectic, but I think Big Boy is like he be talking. He really be talking,
man.
Like even like I go back to that Sir Lucius Left Foot album. Like I still go to that. That shit has some shit on it.
I think he just grew. I think he's more impactful than a Big Boy with what he does with the verses, because like I said, he be killing verses.
Absolutely.
No, absolutely.
And like I said, the fact that they moved on and got older, it's like he gained a separation. You know, like you said, Sir Lucius Left Foot was a good album. He was spitting on that one, but it's like
he just more what he liked to talk about is more. It's deeper. So I'm saying, but it's like that don't mean you flipping better than me because you're talking about you're going deeper with your content. I really like that, Eric.
Well, that's why I said that's why that's why I use the word impactful.
Yeah. And that was a good choice of word. I like what Eric said because I struggle.
Let me read it real quick. Eric said Big Boy is comparable to Styles P with Kiss. And I like that. I do,
because I struggle on who I like better some days, depending on if whatever their stuff is playing. I've never really known who I like better, but I know I like them better than Sheik. But I've grown. I do. I like Sheik though, but I'm just saying if I had, and it's hard. I don't even like grading those guys against each other because they really stuck true to the code. They never, if they did beef, we never knew about it. You feel me?
And I just want to say that Locks concert that me and Hill went to was one of the livest shows that I have ever been into in my life. My boy Styles P just jumped in the crowd, like started rapping, was on stage doing the back and forth in the crowd with everybody, just talking his shit. We just sitting there just getting, man, that shit was live. Like, I miss concerts, yo. I can't wait for concerts to come back.
The Lock shows were really like the Wild Out video. That's how they did it.
Damn.
They really give you that old school hip hop energy. But yeah, I never could tell between
Eric,
those
Eric,
two,
I like
man.
you, bro.
Let's calm down, Stephen A. Eric.
Pump the brakes.
But to
Pump the
me,
brakes.
that's who I got. I'm with him on this. You already know that's me.
Off 3 albums?
I don't even care if it was one. It's the fact that no other group lasted, bro. Every other group is broken up. They ain't friends no more. You see what I'm saying? They are still brothers. And so it's like they just dropped another album. You feel what I'm saying? Not too long ago. And it's still good music. Is it topping the charts? No, because it's boom bap rap. But it's like, bro, they have stood the test of the time. I think that their bond hasn't been broken ever yet. It lasted longer than everybody. So technically, they the best. And every group don't have a lot. Like none of the groups have lots of albums. None of them, except for Mobb Deep, and that's a duo. So technically,
I'd have to dig deep into that, but because that's a tough one for me.
Because once Cannon laid it out like that, because with the breakup thing, because I'm about to say Wu-Tang, but then you said they broke up, so it's like,
and a lot of them don't even like each other, bro. Like
that's what I'm saying. I should have went first. Like I said, you just threw up any argument that I would make it now.
But no, but I wouldn't be mad. Like when you talk about the music now, what Wu-Tang did with the music, even in that short period of time, like I can't refute that. That will never be matched. And the stuff that RZA was able to do, it was pure greatness. But it's like, you know, I don't know. I'm going to just be honest. That's my personal favorite group. I don't even know if they the best.
Right.
But the Lox is my personal favorite group.
Eric came in and said, I can't see a group where I can listen to every rapper in the group. And I get you with that. But to me, you got to throw Dipset in there. I know some people might not, but for me personally, I definitely got to throw Dipset in there. Because at one point in time, it was like Jim, but then Jim, like, just aged like fine wine.
This is my thing. I don't consider them a group.
They are a label and a movement.
Yeah, I consider them a clique. You know, not an actual rap group. This is a clique that we consider Dipset as like they like Rough Riders and Cash Money and shit. You know what I'm saying? This not necessarily a group, because when did they have a group album? You know what I'm saying? Like they had a compilation album of
all their artists that was in their movement.
Yeah. So I necessarily wouldn't consider them a group. I mean, technically a group, but clique, label, whatever word that we're trying to use at this juncture, that's it. That's them. But group like Lox, I wouldn't consider Dipset one of them.
You're right.
Same thing. Same thing. You wouldn't do G Unit. You wouldn't do G Unit as a group.
Yeah, right. But they don't even like each other.
This comment I have is a little bit off topic. Just the wording here where he said 40 cal killed Dipset. So I believe Freaky Zeke walked so Lil Reese can run. Because I don't know.
I do believe that
fuck has gotten shot the most. Like, why?
I believe that.
Like, who? Like, yo, the Secret Service don't have nobody in there that'll take a bullet more than those two dudes. Like, what the hell?
And how is Reese taking bullets, bro? Reese is really, God got a purpose for him. I don't know what it is yet.
He took the AK-47 to the neck.
How?
Yeah, I don't.
And he can still talk. Like, come on, bro.
Fam, dudes don't go to war and take one through the goddamn bulletproof Kevlar and make it. He took one to the neck.
Boosie also, like, they said that Boosie wasn't never supposed to walk again. He defied the odds too. Like, said, whatever, I'm getting up out of this. He did it.
He gets shot every year.
I slammed my pinky. I slammed my pinky in the gym right there. I was ready to cry like a little girl. You getting shot, man? Ain't nowhere in the world. Yeah. Don't let me get shot. Don't let me get shot and survive. I'm going straight to the booth.
Oh, I'm like,
I'm letting you know,
bro. I get shot. I'm like Kane.
Can't get up. Can't get up.
That did hurt. That did hurt.
That did. Boy, look. They gonna be like, boy, it's a flesh wound. Like, no, look.
But listen, man. Listen. Let me tell y'all. Kane got Harold killed, man.
Oh,
We talking
100%.
about 40 Cal killed Dipset. Kane got Harold killed. Harold told him at least 3 times, Kane, get out the car, man. Because that's his little cousin, right? So he's like, he got the 40 Cali under the seat. I don't want to come up with this and get my little cousin shot. So I'm like, Kane, get out the car. And the dude is rushing him like, and Kane is like, you good, bruh? Kane, get out the car. It's like, you got yourself shot and him. If you get out the car, he got a chance to survive maybe, or at least get some shots off and pull off. You maybe don't even get hit.
Nah, Harold was gonna get killed, bro. Because the moment he wasn't trying to get out, he was getting killed.
Bro, they would have never seen that 40 cal coming up, bro. If Kane would have just moved with some purpose, bro.
The main question is what y'all would have did what Sharif did.
Somebody has to do what Sharif did, so I'm not mad. That's the beauty of a clique, bro. Everybody's different. So it's like Sharif, like we would have felt so bad going back if one of our boys was left there by themselves. So we would have felt better the next day knowing that Sharif did say. You feel me? So it's like that's the beauty of a clique, man.
In my fake heart, you know, me watching the movie, you know what I'm saying? I'm super thug watching the movie. So I felt old dog. Hey, he already dead.
Because that has to be him too. Going back to the clip.
That's what I'm saying.
Because he's focused on the task at hand. Somebody like Sharif is focused on the spiritual. Like you can't leave a fallen comrade behind. Mm-hmm. Old dog is like, bro, this dude, he got a chance. You feel me? We got to get him to the hospital.
And that's my thinking. Like, hey, I need to get like. And I need to get my nigga my man who is alive to the hospital. Yeah, but we know he gone.
You see, they ain't argue with him.
Like,
they said, "Will you stay?"
I'm gonna stay.
I'm about to tell y'all the secret, bro. And it's funny that I didn't think we was gonna ever get here because we about to move on. When I'm in the hospital and I swing the doors open. I always walk like I walk like MK for no reason. For no reason.
That's one of the hardest walk-ins, bro. And we did that. We did that hill on the yard one time. That's when we did that. That's how I felt on the yard when we kicked in Foster.
So anytime I open it, so anytime you ever see me swing a door like that, just think.
That's gonna be a whole 3-man weave promo skit. Just know we about to record that. Be ready for that.
Man. Anytime, I'm telling you, all the while I eat grapes like iced tea in New Jack City.
Hey, got to.
And I walk through double doors MC8 for no reason.
I gotta get my grapes. I eat grapes like Pops on Friday.
Because grapes be good. That's why.
Hold on. We got paid in full or belly. See,
but no, I like that question because what are you really gonna choose?
Can I go like Eric? Can I answer like Eric?
Go ahead.
If you want a story that's portrayed off of reality, you want to go off. I'm gonna go with paid in full. Yeah, but if you want a fictional story, I'm gonna go with belly. That's how Eric answered every question in the crew.
Listen, I think there's some parts of belly to me that I just still feel like just didn't even add up, man. Like they just had some actors and they just wanted some action. They just put this scene in and like it really didn't add up.
Mm-hmm. The shit that bothered me in belly was Sincere talking about we gonna pick up and move to Africa. Where, motherfucker? Like that's like me saying I'm moving to America. Where in America are you moving? You ain't picked the destination. You ain't gonna go to New York. You ain't gonna go to Cali. You ain't gonna go
the
to
whole
Texas.
minister.
Like you just
part, all of that.
Yeah, it was kind of thrown together, and I just think
it was thrown together.
I think I'm gonna pick paid in full.
I'm definitely going paid in full
because it was like almost accurate to the T.
To the T.
I mean, it had some embellished moments of like any movie.
Yeah.
Okay, since we had another part of another secret I have to tell.
That's a perfect way to put it, Mark. I like that.
One of my first sexual encounters, I tried to get my DMX on.
Yeah, that's epic fail. You can't do that.
It just didn't go the same. It just didn't go the same. But I was young, so it was like you really don't got a representation of. You don't really know. You got to find out by trial and error.
You know how much energy you got to have.
Oh, I found out. I'm like, oh, this ain't easy. Oh, this is different.
Yeah. Okay. So since we here, boys in the hood.
Oh my God.
Since we here, boys in the hood, menace to society.
Oh man.
Boys in the Hood for me. I think Boys in the Hood gave you
oh man, I brought a tear to my eye, man.
The explanation that I'm about to say is going to sound like a contradiction, but I think it gave you everything.
Yeah. I get you.
And for the same reason that I'm going Paid in Full, because I didn't get to say why, is the same reason I'm going Boys in the Hood. I just think the overall acting was better. Menace to Society definitely had good acting. I'm not trying to say that, but Boys in the Hood is Larry Fishburne, Cuba, Ice Cube. Like, come on,
Chestnut, all of it.
Yeah.
But here's my thing.
I forgot about Morris. The damn show had Morris.
Here's why I'm gonna go to Menace to Society is because both of them is true event, like true factual shit. But to me, although they're Boys in the Hood has a great story, to me, Menace to Society just blows my mind because it's just like
Hughes.
You gotta sit back and think about how young O-Dog is, and and how
he's a juvenile.
And the stuff that he was dealing with as a juvenile, the stuff that he did as a juvenile, like he had already been to juvie and stuff like that. And, I know Doughboy was young, and you had Ricky who was about to go to college, but you look at O-Dog, like that shit is like real too, where like he's like a fresh teenager.
No,
and he's
doing like definitely one of the
and he was like a true shooter. And to me, it's so relatable because that's stuff that we are dealing with, and it's almost just like when you talk about a product of your environment, it's like that's really some real shit. Like we talk about like everybody talking about Chicago and shit like that. Like that's like some of these young dudes they be 13, 14, 15, 16, and be some of the most notorious killers in the city.
But that's what I liked about Boys in the Hood, because they gave you all aspect of of the hood. Because like you said, you got Ricky was the athlete. He was about to make it out. You're saying you got Trey he in the hood, but he ain't in a thug bone.
He ain't supposed to be there.
What I'm saying? You got Doughboy and his crew, young, knucklehead, and you got the girl, same girl that ain't supposed to be in the hood either. That's in the hood. Product. These are still product of their environments as well. And then you got intellectual Trey Daddy. You know what I'm saying? Doughboy ain't got no daddy. You know what I'm saying? Like it's more aspect. Go ahead, Ken.
They foreshadowed too. So it's like they start out with the kids as youngins, and they show like they go through childhood trauma. Like one Trey living in a split up household, then actually seeing a dead body as a child. Like, yes, he got a good mom and daddy, but that still can't protect him from the ills of the hood. So it's like, then they fast forward to show how it played out in their adolescence. And I think, they did that also in Menace to Society too. They showed Kane as a youngin' and what he went through. But to me, it comes down to the acting. Like Larry Fishburne being a main character is definitely going to give you the edge. You got Angela Bassett in that. Like, come on, those 100%. Those people won Oscars. Like
100%.
I get it. Like I said, they did have some top notch actors, and for sure. And then, like you said, more so, it was lesser actors at the time for Menace to Society. But like I said, they played their part. They
definitely played their part, man.
They played their part for sure.
Anybody want a double burger with cheese?
You see, I got
off a base head.
Man, I'm trying to think. I had another one, but I forgot it because I'm old as shit.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Short-term memory, real, man.
Because it was Money Talks and something else.
Money, I really like Money Talks though. It's gonna be hard for something to beat that.
Because that ain't technically a hood classic, but it's just like
It is to me.
Yes, it is.
yeah, like to me,
We
it
already
is.
went through this now.
Yeah.
We done went through this with you. Can't gonna have to tell you what critically acclaimed mean again.
Yeah.
You're right.
You're
right.
And he
Yeah.
acclaimed it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's a hood
Oh,
classic. There,
man.
God damn it.
You seen the clips?
That's to me. I thought Chris Tucker was at his peak right there, man. Like a lot of people like Smokey. I like that because it showed that he ain't just have to be super ghetto to get a laugh. And he was working with Charlie Sheen because I like Charlie Sheen too, even before he went crazy. It was a good combo to me, man. And the movie had essence to it. You feel me?
It was like a script that we never seen before, like a story that we never seen before.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously we never seen it, but like nobody even remade it. Like
taking all our sisters.
It's a story that we just ain't get to see.
To me, I believe that. Oh, look,
they said it at the same time.
Same thing. Funny Talks and All About the Benjamins.
Yeah.
But before we get to that real quick, I wanted to just say like I do like Smokey was just like pure comedy. It was just like he just added just a level of comedy to that movie along with some of the others. In Money Talks, it was like go ahead. In Money Talks, it was like his comedic timing was perfect. He had one-liners. It was just like everything like flowed, and it was still a good storyline, and it was something that took him out of what we thought he was, just some funny guy who you put in a movie just to make people laugh. He acted, did his action, all of that.
That's an easy one, Eric.
Yeah.
Bad Boys in Rush Hour. I'm definitely taking Bad Boys. I mean, it might be some people who put it on the screen for Bad Boys in Rush Hour. But this one,
Money Talks are All About the Benjamins. That's tough for me, but I'm still gonna go Money Talks just because to me it's more of an like All About the Benjamins is funny. It's hilarious. But I just think Money Talks paved the way for All About the Benjamins to have like kind of like that. Well, I won't say it paved the way because Ice Cube paved the way for both. In all honesty, if you're talking about the storyline type of concept, I can see where you're going. So to me, it was kind of like All About the Benjamins. Kind of was a sense of Money Talks in a sense. Because
that's what
he got the diamonds, you got your funny guy. Basically, Cube was James Russell, and Booking was James Russell, Smokey and Mike Epps, they the same. And then you got the girl, who's caught in the crossfire. Then you got the French motherfucker who's trying to get the money back and the diamonds back. And you got crooked police officers, all of that. So to me, it was just kind of like it was almost just like a redone script, but just executed in a little different manner.
That's what I think a lot of these movies they should do instead of doing like actual remakes.
Just repurpose the script.
Yeah, just remix it a little bit. Just add some sauce to it. You know what I'm saying?
Damn,
they're scared to be creative.
Bro,
like we just broke down. You just broke down All About the Benjamin how similar it was to Money Talk.
You should have been paid for that breakdown, boy.
Bro, but to me, it's like people know that there's nothing new under the sun, but instead of trying to just like repurpose it and make it their own, they just want to completely copy it. So instead of making, your own car, Honda was like, okay, let's make an Infinity. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Nah, I'm about to, hey, Ken, let me tell you about your boy earlier today. So we just found out Cardi B is in the new Fast 9 or whatever, right? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So personally, me and AJ been telling them to stop making these movies.
Yeah,
stop making these.
Me too.
So you in the same boat. So even though he laughed at me for watching Hobbs and Shaw, I'm like, might as well they might as well do a spinoff or whatever.
Yeah. At this point,
this fool today said, and I'm gonna quote him: "I ain't watched the Fast and Furious movie since Letty died." I said, bro, you ain't serious. I said, bro, Letty ain't.
I swear they killed her at the end of one of them movies, bro.
No, remember they thought she was. Remember, but he didn't see they brought her back. She was missing.
Damn. So that's why I'm like, shit.
It
Well,
was a whole
I
storyline
was
and everything. That
I
was
was
actually a
ashamed.
good one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have
When
to
you
check it back. I'll check it out.
Fast 5 and 6 was cool.
I'm not going to watch this next one though. I'm
Yeah,
done
I'm
with
gonna
it,
let you
bro.
know. Because I didn't see the last.
Paul is gone.
Which one did
Paul
he
was
die? Which one did he die in?
That's
6?
the last one. What?
Did he die in 6 or 7?
I thought it was 7, but I don't know. There's too many of them.
Well,
It's
whenever
too
the
many
last,
of them.
whenever he
That's when
pulled
I
up,
stopped.
when he turned left, I went right behind him.
Yeah. Yeah.
This motherfucker caught a car in the previews, bro. When he caught the car, I stopped watching.
Yeah, man, that's what I'm saying. It's modern day technology, bro.
Yeah, bro.
We out here
Talking about we going to space.
Well, let's get to this.
But hold on, man. We got to do this last one. We can't do this one. And I honestly don't know. This is 2 certified classics. I mean, Scarface is from the gutter. Scarface is from the gutter. I think the range of personality that Al Pacino had to show in that, from being a street punk to being an up and coming hustler to being a boss to being a ice cold killer, I think he showed more range than Robert De Niro did in his Casino role, because Robert De Niro's pretty much the same. He's the man the whole time in that Casino role, even though he's getting played by a shorty. But as far as when it comes to people, just regular people, he's the man. But I got to get an edge to Scarface, but I love Casino, man. So it's not like I'm slighting it.
I see you can, Eric. We're gonna pause you because we got to move on. I was thinking the same thing. My guy Curtis, he said Casino is more in line with Goodfellas.
That's what I was gonna say, because I just think my bad. Here, I didn't mean to cut you off.
I was about to stop. So you
yeah, I'm with him on Casino is more in line with Goodfellas. I enjoy Scarface more, but I do think Casino is a better movie, in my opinion.
Scorsese.
Yeah, like I just think as a movie, it's a lot, and this is what we really about to get on, like in my wheelhouse, because my pops had me watching these movies all the time. But like honestly, and before we get off, I'll let y'all go. But Blow is like one of my favorite movies of all time.
I love Blow.
Like, to me, what Johnny Depp did in that movie, like how he went from like looking like him, the acting was dope. Like it was so close to the storyline.
Yeah.
Even if you know the whole goddamn story, you still was sitting on the edge of your seat, like, damn, like what's finna happen? And till like till this day, it's only a few people that I hate from they role. Joffrey,
Penelope.
Cersei, and no, his mom. I hate his mom with all of my being.
And Penelope Cruz or whatever. When she said he got a kilo in the trunk,
you fucking hypocrite. That's the funniest shit.
I'm sorry. Hey, but I was going. Let me not get in trouble. I would have went to jail for another charge, y'all.
Well, we just got a notification. James Harden will play tonight.
Okay.
All right.
Should be interesting.
He back.
Right on time to talk some NBA. Right, perfect transition, huh?
I'm mad that he coming back. For this game.
Thank you.
For this game.
Thank you.
Why you mad though?
Because I wanted to see KD do it by himself. Well, with without another superstar.
I wanted to see KD do it with the others, as they like to call it.
But what have we said though? We know that no one can get it done by themselves. So it's like,
but that's what they we need this example, because it seemed like they forgot.
People need to be like shown.
And then if even if it happens, they will forget it in 3 weeks, but just because of who it is. So it's like it won't even stick, bro. So it's like we'll be right back there saying we have to prove it next year that he can do it without the but it's like, bro, everybody needs somebody. What happened when Kobe tried to do it with nobody? He got close, but he just couldn't quite get there. You feel me? Same thing for Mike. Mike couldn't get even to the finals when he didn't have a team. Same thing with Bron. Same thing with the Celtics teams in the 2000s. So
let's stay right here then with KD. So how good is KD actually? How good is KD? How good?
You asking me?
Like, because
I mean,
it's like considered basically if he is he in like one of the GOAT categories?
I mean, if it's only four, he's gonna miss out.
No, I'm
He's
not.
a,
If
I ain't really
like,
talking about a Mount Rushmore. I'm
yeah,
just
like I
saying,
was saying, I
like,
don't even think he's like outside of a Mount Rushmore. I don't think he's in the conversation with. To me, it's the conversation, and this is no particular order, by the way. But to me, it's Jordan, Bron, Kobe, Kareem, maybe like Bill Russell, and I'd say I'm trying to think of somebody else as far as like in the like to me where you can put them in that like GOAT status, like that GOAT tier. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's it. I think KD would fall into like one of those amazing players, great all-time great players, but he's not one of the guys that's just like all-time great.
what's weird is he may go down as one of the best all-time scorers of all time.
100%.
But then in that same breath, he may not even be in the GOAT conversation. I'm kind of confused on how can that be?
Because to me, it's more so of, and I know KD gets killed. I'm one of the few people who actually doesn't kill him for going to Golden State. But to me, I still like you can be amazing offensively and stuff like that. But to me, it is still basketball. There's still like you're one of the greatest scorers of all time. But the thing that puts like I said, the thing that vaulted Bron into that conversation, Bron may not have been the greatest scorer of all time, but he's gonna get you some. He's gonna get you buckets. He's one of the most dominant players that get into the basket. But then it's almost like then he does that, but then also has magic where he can facilitate and run the floor, get assists, and then at his peak, he was one of the best defenders in the league. And so it's just like his all-around game was just something that KD doesn't have.
All the GOATs that AJ named have a signature defensive moment that won a game. You see what I'm saying? And I ain't talking about just a regular season game. I'm talking about a meaningful game, like a steal in the clutch, like Jordan with the steal in the clutch. You feel me? Like we just don't need a bucket. We need the ball back and a bucket with seconds on the clock. You feel me? Kobe, same thing. Seconds on the clock. Can we get a block? Can we get a steal? Yes, we can. Because I'm Kobe. It's gonna happen. Bron, like if Iggy get this layup, no, not today, bro. So it's like I don't know if KD have one of those things like the GOATs, like where you gotta hang your hat on something else other than your scoring to get this win right now. And I think that's what make the GOATs the GOAT is because it doesn't matter what if you would have said Kobe in these last 10 seconds, I need a rebound, I need a block, I need a steal, I need a charge, I need something, right? Whatever, you'll get it. You feel me? Same thing with Jordan, and for the most part, same thing with Bron. You start talking about other people, I don't know if you're gonna get that.
I need this Facebook user to give StreamYard permission because he is going off, or whoever it is going off, and they giving great points. Says KD very may end up as the best pure scorer of all time. I think he might crack the top 10 of all time, but at the end of his career, but I don't know if he'll reach the GOAT conversation.
I agree with that 100%.
And
because my thing is, go ahead.
The reason why I don't think he'll crack the GOAT conversation is because for a majority of his career, he was playing number 2 to LeBron. You know what I mean? And it was like in your era, you weren't necessarily even number 1.
Kearns.
Okay, good shit, Kearns.
We're
gonna talk in a little bit, Kearns too, but I feel like yes, he may have thought he was, but at the end of the day, it was still more so of like you shooting for him. Like KD was like aiming for Bron's back. He's shooting at the target on Bron's back. You know what I mean? I don't think Bron was ever necessarily trying to shoot at KD
ever,
because I think Bron, like as they call him, I think he like throughout his career, he was really wearing the crown. Moves were made because of Bron.
Yeah, but then I took your move and checkmated it. Like,
I mean, you got two chips.
I pulled a you on you,
but not really. You got two chips out of it. I got 2 chips out of it. You followed the blueprint.
Yeah, that's what I'm. But my two chips was against you. Feel what I'm saying? I took
but
your
I gave
move.
you the blueprint.
Yeah, you made it a hot line. I made it a hot song.
Yeah, but you only got 2. I got 2 with it too. So it's like, and you did it,
more.
bro. You did it with a team
more than 2.
that won chips already. You see what I'm saying? So you didn't do it better than me. So stop that. I did it with a team that hadn't won yet.
Well, because I'm trying to say, because I don't want to sound like I'm being disrespectful to KD's greatness and who he is.
No,
he's great. He's great.
It's like we just keep we kind of give him a pass when it comes to some of these moments, and it's that's what I'm here. But Kearns, we definitely need you to give StreamYard permission. It's definitely it may be time for us to come on buckets.
Yeah, I'm ready for buckets. I like that show.
Which will be in the JDS Sports Group tomorrow. Tomorrow's Wednesday, right? Yeah. Tomorrow's Wednesday, right?
Bucket. It's Tuesday.
Yeah, so yeah, and then it's time for Kearns. Is it time for Kearns to come talk basketball with his AJ?
Yeah.
I see y'all going back and forth.
But Kearns can talk all sports, so it's like the Kearns is welcome up here to talk all sports. So
Kearns is that guy. But back to Harden though. The other reason why I don't want him to rush back because I don't want it to be
hammies.
We know how tricky hamstrings are. It's just like when we rushed back AD. We rushed him back because everybody put the pressure on AD. Oh, you left Bron hanging. We need you out there. Do your thing. Go for the gusto. And then he didn't last a minute. Now, the same thing I don't want to happen to Harden.
Yeah.
I want him at full strength when he comes back.
That's true.
And the thing about it is, like, it's Harden's pace. He's so stop and go, slow down and speed up.
That's why.
That's what really fucks up your hamstring. That stop and go, that slack, like that change of pace. And when you not only have a hamstring injury and you're trying to protect that hamstring injury, you start to overcompensate with other stuff, and that's how you hurt other shit. And so it's just like you.
So let me ask y'all this:
to protect your hamstring, and next thing you know, you pull your groin or something.
So let me ask you this: so Harden, he executive produced The Voice of the Heroes. So you think he pulled his hamstring because he ain't really conditioning like he's supposed to?
Look, man, Bron also
say it.
And Bron got pulled his groin, and Bron pulled his groin that year, bro.
I know. I was like, as I was about to say it, I'm like, oh shit.
Stay out the studio.
The
studio.
Yep.
Yeah, guess you're right. Guess we own
or executive produce albums in the off season. I'm just bringing that up because I think that's a coincidence. Because Hammy, we know that a hammy is definitely has a lot to do with conditioning, man.
Just another way to think of it, though. I got Curtis. I think Harden was ready. They probably thought the series was going to be over early, so they was
once they did that went out that 2-0 run.
Yeah,
the way the 2-0 started, didn't
it was like, oh, this
it looked like it was over.
Breeze.
Yeah.
Hey, Rashawn, LB, I need you to give StreamYard permission, sir.
We got it.
How you know that's him? If you can't see it,
I got it on my phone.
We might have
so I can see.
We talk later, man.
Yeah, we talk later.
It's gonna be an interesting game. I gotta cut the TV on so I can watch this thing too. Because but you know what's weird about it? I know the series is tied 2-2, but I ain't really been confident in how the Bucks been winning.
I ain't confident, but you ain't got to be. And here's the thing that I want to. Here's the thing that I want to tell one of my Facebook users when they talking about, they barely beat us. Like, bro, no one cares about that. I don't care if I beat you by 0.00001. If they said that I have more than you on the scoreboard, bro, that's enough for a win. This is a playoff game. I'm not here to beat the brakes off you. I'm here to get a W. And if I can't beat the brakes off of you, I will. But, bro, I will take any type of W I get. Convincing, non-convincing. It's a tied series right now. You feel me? So I ain't been confident either, but we here.
So here's my thing in regards to the confidence level of the Bucks win. I know it doesn't look like it's like an easy win or something like that, but in all actuality,
I'm talking about a lot of people, Eric.
Yeah, in all actuality, the way they've been winning is kind of like in the Bucks' favor because when they've won, they've taken Brooklyn out of what they do. Brooklyn usually scoring 130, 140 points a game, and they run it. And so Milwaukee's slowing it down, making it 80 to
80.
79, 88, 85, shit like that.
That's
and
their type of game.
Exactly. And it's a defensive game. And then when Brooklyn was winning, when they jumped out to that 2-0 lead, they was putting up 140 points and busting their ass by 30. And then instead of trying to be like, hey, let's go bucket for bucket, it was let's slow this down. Let's run offense. Let's make this a half court game. And let's really stick to our game plan. So
that's how they're gonna win.
Although it hasn't been looking very convincing, I think it's more so of the Bucks kind of starting to impose their style on Brooklyn instead of them playing Brooklyn's game, trying to beat them.
And that's what I like. It's just like Rashawn said, got to make them play your game, and that's the whole key. It's a game of matchups. And I play my style. I can't score with y'all. We can't run and gun and score with y'all. But what we can do, we can get in this phone booth and we can box. You feel what I'm saying? Can you box with me? Can you stand right here and you go blow for blow? And can you do that? Then that's my game. You feel what I'm saying? I'm loving the playoffs. I'm loving the playoffs. What we got?
I am loving it.
Absolutely. Eric said just like the question about KD. How good do you think Giannis is? And I'm gonna tell you like this: if Giannis don't get a better shooting package and a better dribble package, he ain't gonna be nothing but a big, strong ass 7-foot athletic meat. Like he ain't I think he has to be like he can't just live off of I'm just gonna bully you to the rim to have really like longevity. I think he has to start to work on his game, and he has. Yeah. He has offensively as far as shooting, but I think it has to be more growth. I need to see more growth, and I need to see more confidence in that shot.
I think everybody went crazy
off that highlight.
Off the highlight. Because it looked funny. I mean, like I said, it looked funny, but
he backing out. He ain't going nowhere.
Like I said, he had zero back.
After seeing that, I started to realize like if he has to get you like he's got to get ahead of steam. It's really not more so of like I'm going like start creating. And like when I saw that like clip, I kind of started to like, okay, let me go back and see if I'm tripping. And so you start to kind of see it's just like now it was more so I'm just gonna beat you off the first dribble. But if I gotta like kind of go head up with you, it kind of throws his rhythm off a little bit.
The thing that he needs a post game.
Yeah,
he needs a post game. Like I said, at this point, and he's not about to become a dribble. Like he's not. His dribble package is not about to get no better than what it is. Right. It's been working. Now that has been working because of his athleticism. But it's some dudes that he is strong. It's some people that cannot check him. If he ever develop a post game, you can slow the game up even better. You got snipers around you. You can make some things happen. But he don't even have a post game. Like he should easily have a jump hook, like coming off the.
I think the only person that really got a chance of like guarding him one-on-one is Bam. Outside of that, I don't think there's anybody really in the NBA that's strong enough or athletic enough. Like I don't think there's that mixture. Like even like you got Rudy and Joel, those big guys. I don't think they're fast enough to hang with them. And then I don't think Ben Simmons is strong enough to hang with them. And
and I honestly think though the one thing that I do like about and to answer your question, Eric, I think if he could stay healthy, he has a chance to be an all-time great. And the one thing that I think that'll help him become an all-time great is he has serious work ethic. So far, whatever he gets criticized heavily on, he tries to work on that.
Just think about how skinny he was when he came into the league compared to now. Like,
you know what I'm saying? He at least puts an effort. So if people start saying he can't dribble, best believe he's gonna put the work in to be a better dribbler. And ultimately, that's what makes the greats. People who never stop working. It also takes some luck with health wise. So it's like only time will tell. But he definitely got the potential to be great. There's a lot of people who were great who don't have a dribble, if you could,
Clyde Drexler was looking at the ball with his right hand. Like he couldn't
still getting buckets though. So it's like He
a
was
damn
gliding
guard.
past you. Yes, I didn't have to dribble if I'm gliding past you. Yeah, use what you got, man.
Kawhi did do it when that Toronto year. He did do a number on Giannis.
But he's one. But also that was a younger Giannis. But Kawhi's like a top defender. Like,
Yeah.
come on
And,
now.
you know,
Let's see him do it 2 years from now. See if he can just lock down Giannis then.
yeah, and they kind of had the Kawhi. I said the Kawhi's. I'm mixing names. the Giannis blueprint is just clog the lane.
yeah.
Don't let him get through there. And it was like it wasn't shit he could do.
And he's the claw. Like, come on now. Like, he's the claw.
Now let me see Giannis coming in next season with the Kyrie handle package.
Now I ain't saying he gonna have the Kyrie handle package. I'm saying, Ross, that his package should be better than what he has now, because so far he has looked at his game every year and tried to at least improve on it. And I ain't mad at that. So
just don't have the Joakim Noah package. Just don't come back next year with that. And
that dribble pullout was the worst. You should have definitely passed. I don't know why you pulled out and then thought that you can go back into that same
with the same move.
Yeah, and they sat back in the same defense and didn't fall for it. Like bro, you should have took the mid-range jumper. If that, like Chris Paul would have said, "Whap, give me that." Yeah, that's the Ben Simmons package for sure.
I got Curtis. I have a question. How come these NBA players can't shoot free throws?
It's beyond me, bro. It's the worst. It's the worst thing in the world, and we shouldn't even be talking about it. Because you make $1 million, bro, and you shooting 40% like Luka was doing. I'm sorry, Luka wouldn't have been able to do or participate in nothing else at practice, because I know he don't need to run backdoor and pick and rolls at practice. He's an expert at that. He don't need to work on his
go
three.
Over there and you shoot 10,000 free throws with these loud.
You sound like my pop.
Straight up, come over here, because that's why they out.
Bring your ass back over here.
That's why they out. Free throw shooting put them out. Yeah. And so for all the people that's high on Luka, and y'all like to kill other people. I ain't even just talking about Bron. And y'all like to kill people when they miss free throws in the clutch in playoff games, no matter who it is. So let's not give Luka that pass. He was atrocious in the playoffs from free throw.
If you doing all these step backs in the game and you make
step back at that line,
you doing these and you hitting your 3-pointers at 33%. There's no reason why your free throws should be 8% higher than your 3-pointers.
Hey.
Like, sit your ass at this line. Like, I don't like it's almost like in the regular season, I don't want to see no step backs until you start making your threes. Because now it's just like, why the hell can't you make these free throws? Ain't nobody guarding you. You have unlimited space. And Giannis, bro, what the fuck? Yeah, you need to cut this. You need to cut this shit down.
He wasn't used to it's people back now. So it's like
they
got him with the little things. Yeah, I'm with you, bro. You get paid too much money not to be able to hit no free throws. And it's like not even just Luka. Some of these other players, like top players shooting terrible percentages. I just don't get it, bro.
Like I can understand them missing it. Oh, good. But even still, I can understand them missing in the clutch. Like, clutch is tough. Like that's different. Like Rashawn said, it's mental.
Yeah, but the whole game,
but all the time is different. And like
40% is you missing the whole game. Here.
That means you're not concentrating. That means you're really not.
That means you made 4 out of 10. I can go to the NBA and make 4 out of 10 from free throw.
Fam, I don't care if you.
And I could probably do 6 or 7. Let's be real.
Fam, I don't care if you got to take a step away from the free throw line and jump during your goddamn free throw. But you better do something. 40% is unacceptable.
Yeah,
you're not, bro.
He gotta be mentally strong.
You're not 7'2", 280 pounds. Why?
Even if you are,
you grew up as a guard. You've been playing this position. Like you grew up shooting. You're not like you haven't been just playing in the paint your entire life.
Dirk, to me, Tony Kukoc, all these 7-footers. I'm not even giving Yao Ming. I'm not giving 7-footers no excuse neither.
I'm not talking about just any 7-foot. I'm talking about 7-footers who just strictly play in the paint.
I don't care.
I don't care. Listen,
Elijah Wan hit his.
That's
Carmelo.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I'm not giving them no.
You know why?
And even
they
Shaq
practice.
Shaq got
practice,
better,
bro. Yeah,
Shaq even got better.
And Shaq, you could, if you wanted to go to Hack Shack to win a game for an important game, you're gonna have to abandon that Hack Shack, bro.
That lets you know it was, like I said, it was concentration. That's all. It's a concentration issue. I mean, it's no excuse. Like you said, this is the big time. This is the big league. This is professional. You know what I'm saying?
And you never see nobody doing it You see you see a million drills pre-game. You never see anybody shooting free throws.
They let it rain.
It's all 3 pointers, man. You got people shooting off the court. People shooting from off the court, like you're gonna be off the court during the game.
So with so we got every series is 2-2 now. That's still remaining, right?
Except for the Suns.
I said that's still remaining. We know Suns and 4. We understand. We the one that told you y'all gonna be tough moving forward for everybody. Y'all matchup problem with everybody.
Aiden has done everything that AJ was in doubt that he could do. And I said
I wasn't.
Not that he could do that. If y'all would use him to do, my bad. I said.
No,
I think I was the one. I was the one.
Because I said I said Aiden is the key for us, because if Aiden is aggressive, Aiden is playing on the boards, and Aiden is defending, and that he's doing it. Because I said that's how we need to use Aiden, and he can't be passive. Aiden hasn't been passive.
Yeah, and I said I didn't think that he would be. It's like y'all also got a lot of times they stop featuring these big men, but that's what Chris Paul has helped y'all. So it's like if you stop, it's what Kwame Brown says. Like, bro, they wasn't even thinking about passing for me. So after 2 quarters of you running up and down the court, really getting open, cutting to the lane, bro, like, come on now, I'm done with that. So it's like
always reward the big man when he runs.
So Eric says, I think Crowder is the key for y'all as much as Aiden. I'm not gonna say that because
I'm retiring it, bro. Because I just want Hill to know 6 years ago, whenever this joint started, bro, I told you he's an effective piece, bro.
He's a piece, and I'm not gonna say that. And every piece plays a part. But to me, I think
it took 6 damn years.
We've said it every year. Every year he's done something when we brought him up, man.
It was like,
he here this year though.
Yeah. But what I was saying, I think Aiden's such a big piece, because if you just look at that Nugget series, we didn't double team Jokic at all. It was just like, here, go guard their best player, and now. What Jokic was like being the best passing big man, it wasn't effective because there wasn't nobody doubling him. So he couldn't find no open man. And we are such a strong team defense. Mm-hmm. Like you got Mikal Bridges, Jay Crowder, Chris Paul, and Devin Booker guarding your other people, or you got Torrey Craig guarding somebody, or you like we have length and we have athleticism. So it's just like ain't nobody open, there ain't no easy shots. And I think Aiden was the key. And he proved to be that.
I would have liked to see Murray in that series, though, man.
No, 100%.
That was a tough ass strategy, man. You just leaving Joker on the island with Aiden because he was cooking Aiden ass. Like,
but that's it.
But then what else?
I know.
You know what I'm saying?
That's it. So it's like you gotta.
But like for you to stay the course, you be like, damn, my man just got a triple double with 20 rebounds. Like, 32.
So we've been hard on the analytic guys, but. That's where it actually comes. That's where they come into play at, right? That's Monty looking at the analytics saying, I don't care how many points Joker get. I want you to limit his efficiency on possession. So we can't let him get points and dimes. So I just want you to lock in on him, play one-on-one D. If he score, he score. And I feel like y'all trust it often. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I mean, of course, playing defense without fouling is always the best option. But y'all think y'all trusted the analytics right there, and it paid off for y'all. That's traditional basketball, what I've been begging for teams to do. Go.
And here's my thing.
Get you one of these guys.
We've never killed analytics to the point to say it has no place
we haven't.
Sports. What we said is there has to be a marriage where you use analytics, but also
like
use your thinking to see like, okay, this works. Because just like everyone's, built up like we talked about in the group chat. I mean, in the Facebook group about, the 2-point where analytics was everybody's trying to shoot the 3 now because, the Warriors were an analytical team. But the only thing that they're failing to add into their analytical process is you don't have Steph Curry, Klay Thompson.
Yeah.
And so And so when you don't have Steph Curry and
Yeah.
Klay Thompson, you know, you're gonna shoot all these threes, but you're not gonna make the threes that Steph Curry and Klay Thompson make. And as much as people say, you know, Devin Booker's a shooter, Devin Booker's like
He's
mid-range game. His mid-range
scorer.
game is fucking elite. He came
That's
into
still shooting.
like he can't.
Yeah,
he
but
can't, no, I'm talking about like a 3 points. Like he's supposed to be
he
a
can't
3-point
just
sniper.
hit the three whenever he wants it.
But
I
the
mean,
reason
he
why they
deadly
thought
from
that
there.
is because the reason why they thought that is because he came into the league as just a spot up shooter at Kentucky.
Mm.
No one knew that he had this. Like, well, Cannon knew,
Ooh.
but people didn't know he had this. People didn't know he had this offensive package because they didn't see it in college because of the team he played on. It was like, hey, stand in the corner, knock down these threes, and do that for us. But we don't ask him.
Kyle ruins a lot of play. He ruined. Remember the Twins?
I won't say like even like in his peak. I won't say he ruined players. I just don't think like the amount of
they don't get the
amount
showcase.
the amount of talent
And a one
that
and
he
done?
had. Yeah. The
And a
amount
one
of
and done
talent that
model?
he encompassed in his prime on one team didn't allow
That's too
everybody
much, yeah.
to do it. It's like when Bron put together the Heat. Chris Bosh couldn't really be who Chris Bosh was because
Yeah,
it was
he
like
couldn't.
I need to fall in line.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's just
No, it's for the betterment of the
Yeah.
team. And I
Right.
respect that because they were able to win that way. But it's like he had the one and done model. So it's like the Twins went there, they didn't get to showcase their talent, within that 1 year because they didn't get to be a free roaming guards like they were in high school. They had to come down, get the ball in, or get it to the spot up shooter. And I feel like that's why the NBA didn't want them. You feel me?
We just got the NBA teams just wasn't out.
I'm trying to pull this shit up now, and I feel like I'm about to be disappointed.
Oh man, we won't have the graphic up, but first team, Giannis, unanimous vote. Steph Curry, Luka, Joker, Kawhi, first team.
I ain't mad at it.
Nobody.
So where's KD at? Was KD up there?
No.
So how can you be a GOAT then? Stop talking to me about the GOAT.
Okay.
If you ain't gonna be making first team.
Okay, so second team, Joel, Bron, Dame, Chris Paul, Julius Randle.
Oh, where KD at?
I didn't name him, bro.
I mean, bro, don't ask me on this show no more about this man and the GOAT.
Okay.
If this man not making second team All NBA, bro.
Okay, third team, Bradley Beal, Jimmy Butler, Paul.
Why you put bass in your voice for that for?
Because that's my guy. Paul George.
Okay, playoff P.
Rudy Gobert, Kyrie Irving.
Oh, so you mean to tell me? You mean to tell me that the GOAT didn't make third? Didn't he make third team All NBA?
Him or Harden didn't make neither one of these teams.
I'm done, bro. So yeah, stop whining about why people celebrate other people more and put the damn work in, like Charles Barkley would say. Put the work in and stop whining about it, man. You want to be mentioned with these guys? You're gonna have to put the work in, bro. CP3 is what age?
36.
Him and Bron still placing on second team. Like, come on, man.
AJ, you looking kind of what you trying to read? I think you got an issue somewhere.
I'm just going through some things, give me a second because I'm just trying to,
I got an issue with Kawhi being first team.
Thank you. Okay. All right.
I really don't.
Go ahead and say it.
I really don't. You could, but I really don't.
They don't
because
do these ain't by positions anymore, right?
His away, and I know y'all gonna say this is regular season stuff, but how he showed up those road playoff games, Kawhi really showed me something, bro.
The teams are they just good. These are just players, right? They done away with positions, right?
I feel like they have, but they trying to keep it somewhat in positions in there.
Then, like I said, I know for a fact Dame should have been first team.
Yeah, well, I can't. I was shocked when you said Dame second team.
And Joel should have been first team somewhere.
Yeah, I can agree with that too.
This is the thing.
Read to me the first team again.
First team, Giannis. Unanimous vote, by the way.
But you can't. But see, here's the thing.
Go ahead.
You can't
I'm gonna
argue
tell you
him out of there.
Yes, I can. I can argue him out of the first team. He wasn't even the MVP candidate. How are you a unanimous first team All NBA and you're not even MVP candidate?
Because you don't have to. But a lot of those go down the rest of it. Who else was MVP candidate? That's first team.
Stephen Joker.
But there's other people up there that's not, right?
Luka and Kawhi. That rounds out the first.
So I'm saying, so if Luka could be up there without being an MVP candidate, then why can't Giannis?
I just told you I'm putting Dame and I'm putting Joel in this first team. That's
okay,
me.
I understand that. I'm just saying.
So if those two names that you just if Giannis and Luka got to go fall to the second team, I'm okay with that.
All right. I mean they don't. I just gotta. Well, the people want to know all angles, bro.
But I'm just saying, I know for a fact you can't be a unanimous vote.
Like unanimous?
But I'm not angry with Giannis because I truly feel like he's one of the faces of the league.
And I'm not angry as well because he had a great season as well. His statistics is just the same as he won the MVP. I get that, but I'm just saying unanimous, like he won't no doubt in the world, huh? Like, but he won't even a candidate for the MVP.
I mean,
something don't add up.
It definitely. I don't. I mean, it definitely.
That ain't 1 + 1 to me. I'm sorry.
I can feel you on that.
Shouts out to Julius Randle though. Julius Randle put in the work.
Yeah, absolutely.
Second team.
I like that.
It takes time sometimes. Like we
in the right and the right situation.
And the right situation. You gotta have people that believe in you. Look at campaign.
100%.
And if I'm gonna be technical, I don't really think Bron should have been second team.
Me neither, bro. But well, before the injury, yes. But
we can't.
But that's most of the season for him. You see what I'm saying? So that's why they basing it off. So I ain't mad. Second team. But if he comes out, I'm also not mad. But I also don't have CP3 second team. You know how I feel about that. So it's like, but he is cooking. So it's like I ain't mad because they still performing. Both of them still performing.
If I consider CP3 I'm gonna let you go, AJ. If I consider CP3 an MVP candidate, then I do consider him being on one of these teams.
I didn't have CP3 an MVP candidate.
That's your opinion, sir. I feel you.
I had him balling.
So I think, like as crazy as it sounds, I'm with you as far as CP3 being an MVP candidate. I think he was the glue that brought the entire puzzle together. But I think as far as his all NBA vote, I think he should be switched out with Devin Booker because Devin Booker was the team's leading scorer. Devin Booker, he still had solid numbers. And even when CP3 came in, his numbers didn't really go down because although he's, like his efficiency kind of went down compared to what it was, like his usage was still about the same. He was still getting those mid-range shots. He's still the team's leading scorer. He's still the team's go-to, and he basically played almost every game.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just like, I think, to me, he's the best player on the team.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that nod should have went to Devin Booker, and I'm gonna pound the table for my guy, and I know
as you should, because it makes sense. Now MVP, I'm definitely going to argue CP3 over that.
And same here, but because y'all know my criteria for MVP, to me, MVP is more so of the valuable piece. Where would this team be without you? To me, all NBA is just your skill level and your performance, and it's more so numbers based and stuff like that.
We're gonna do some research when we figure it out because I'm sure the group gonna go off. But Paul George,
playoff P, baby.
I'm hyped for my guy Jimmy. Jimmy's my guy, but it might have been somebody that could have got this spot. But hey,
let me ask you this: speaking of that conversation, would you leave Chris Paul on and flip Jimmy Butler for Devin Booker?
Huh? Would you say? Ask me that again.
Would you leave Chris Paul on, like I was saying, flip Chris Paul and Devin Booker? Keep Chris Paul in his all NBA spot, but take Jimmy Butler off and then add Devin Booker to Jimmy Butler's spot.
Yeah, I would do that. I wouldn't be mad at that.
But how is KD not even higher than Jimmy Butler, bro? Like, But people really are asking me like, why am I hard on this man? This man got burner accounts, all this stuff, trying to prove to us you better instead of just playing better all around. I mean, you got to drop 50 tonight. Y'all don't care if Harden back or not, bro.
I feel you. It's nothing more we can say about that one.
100%.
There's nothing we can say about that one. Oh man.
How many games did KD play this year?
It must not enough. Wasn't enough.
That's what I want to know.
He did miss a lot of time because I was remembering. I vaguely remember no KD, no problem. I kept seeing that a whole lot, and Harden was holding it down. But
this is my thing. The GOATs, they played, bro.
KD played 35 games this year.
Oh yeah, you ain't.
Oh my God, you don't even qualify for any of these categories. That's what it was.
Yeah.
But when I talk about the GOAT, we'll talk about the GOATs. Like they were on the court majority of their career. Bron's been on the court most of his career. Kobe was on the court most of his career until he got old. We've seen Bron get injured twice in his career, both in the last 3 years. He's old. Same thing with Jordan. Got hurt one time when he was young, didn't get hurt again until he's on the Wizards. So it's like, you want to be in this conversation? You got to do that. Period.
35 games. Come on, that's
not GOAT, bro.
That's unsatisfactory right there.
I think Kawhi played more than that when he was low managing with the Spurs.
Oh, 100%.
Kawhi played more than that. He's still low managing, and the low managing ain't stopped.
Yeah, I'm about to say he's still going.
But that's just pathetic, bro. I can't believe we had a whole segment trying to figure out why he not in there.
Because nobody is exempt from criticism, bro. He been skating.
You just really wanted me to go blood on him. That's all it was, huh?
Yeah.
I got a question now, because I'm doing a little bit of number crunching.
I like
stuff
this.
like this right here.
He listened to you, y'all.
Yeah.
Y'all, I was definitely gonna give y'all some resistance. I was at the crib watching that, like, no.
What happened?
When y'all was shorting the season and y'all were talking about the season and all that. Go ahead, man. We got 8 minutes left. We can go ahead.
Okay, my bad. So Kyrie Irving, he got the third team, right?
Mm-hmm.
That spot should have went to James Harden.
Yeah.
Because James Harden missed
but he missed a lot of games, so Kyrie might have played more.
He only missed 10 more games than Kyrie. They all missed games.
But you need a certain amount of games to qualify for some of these things, and that 10 could have just put him out of that.
Okay, because that's probably what it is. Because I'm looking at the numbers. It was James Harden. James Harden was the rank leader of this motherfucking thing with 24 and 10 and 7.
Mm-hmm.
And so Kyrie had some good numbers at 26, 6 and 4. But 24, 10 and 7, that's like
no, and Harden,
you know what I mean? So
and Harden we didn't think he could do that. We didn't think that he could go there and facilitate like that. So I mean, definitely kudos to him for
he definitely proved my critique on him going there wrong as hell. Actually, that boy went there and played,
did what was needed.
Straight playmaker mode. I ain't mad at it.
He went there and got and like bro lost 22 pounds in 3 seconds.
And
he got off the overnight.
Overnight.
He had the fat suit on, bro.
He landed
that last game in Houston, bro.
And went from Big Mama to Martin.
That shit was full in that jersey, bro. He was swollen in that jersey, bro. I don't know.
Professor Clump to Buddy Love.
Oh my God.
That boy was swollen. I don't know what type of sauna suit.
Got to Brooklyn 3 days later. We said, nah, James.
Infrared sauna training or something.
Is that a 6-pack?
Oh man.
Bro,
he went and got lipo off Groupon.
Like, you know what I mean?
I got tears, bro.
That cold sculpting off Groupon?
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I checked the price. The price too high. I'm just go to the gym.
Yeah, nah. Hey, I pay this little $32 a month at LA Fitness.
You know what I'm saying? Oh, it's how much? Oh, you said LA Fitness. I thought you said Planet Fitness. I was about to say Planet Fitness $10 a month.
$10 a month. Hey, you know.
But you said LA. Okay, LA, cool. LA got everything. So you can go hoop.
They don't know about the hyperbolic time chamber.
Hell no.
Hey, one of Chad's greatest hard knock moments was when Lavernius Cole started sleeping in that hyperbolic chamber. He was like, I don't need to do all that shit. It was like, hey, McDonald's. I don't need, like, I get up and I go.
You can make anything happen with the right amount of money. I feel you.
That chamber worked for T.O. I don't care what nobody say.
Yeah, he did that. Yeah, he was fully committed to that.
But he just also got certain genes, because like I think it's just like sometimes you just got certain genes. It's just like him and AP. It's just like, hey, y'all just moderate. Like, yeah, all that stuff help, but you just, and like as the term goes, built different. It's really just some people who are built different.
Yeah, bro, he did not get tackled in that Super Bowl. Look, go back and watch that Super Bowl. He was only pushed out of bounds or a touchdown. That was it.
On a broken leg.
On a broken leg, bro.
Yeah. That was tough, man.
So before we go, say nah.
I about to say we got 4 minutes.
Yeah,
better get it together.
Yeah, fill it up.
Nah, we good. I don't think we missed nothing.
Nah.
What other teams? What about this? We'll never talk about this Utah series.
They dropped the ball. See, once again, and that's why I told people, save all your jokes for your Clippers. I know you're ready. They down 0-2. We just seen them down 0-2
Ever since
last
you said
time.
that, they've been back.
They've been hooping. The thing about that is like now you gave them confidence again. They done cut the switch on. They still ain't got the answer for Spider, Donovan Mitchell.
No, absolutely not.
But it might be just let Spider cook.
Kind of like
they trying to stop him.
Yeah, no.
I mean, they need to give it up because it's not working. Whatever they're doing is not working. So focus on everybody else. Let Spider get 35.
Yeah, but once again, Kawhi flipped the switch again. Paul George actually showed up. Like, this Clippers is just it's frustrating. If you're a fan of the Clippers, I know a lot of y'all not, but
nobody. What happened to all of those fans, bro?
Yeah. If you was actually a fan of the Clippers, like you were rooting for the Clippers, they would kill you. They would kill you watching the game. Like,
yeah, because like, why do we have to do this every single time?
Yeah, like we don't have to go through this, bro. Like, come on, lock up, like play some defense, like and score. Like, let's go. But the thing about the Jazz is the Jazz are tough. They are tough. They're not gonna go down without a fight. The series is definitely gonna, it's gonna be a slobber knocker. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be a good one.
Yeah, is this who you wanted to make? Is this who you wanted first team?
No.
JoJo 0-12 in the second half in the playoff game. That's your first team.
Yeah, because it's a regular season award.
Yeah, but here's my thing.
Oh, you thought you'd be the only one gonna get you?
I don't think that is necessary, because to go back to your point of saying they're not doing positions, I think, like, if I'm not mistaken, it's kind of like the All-Star game where it's just like front court and back court. So they put in, guards, and then you got like guards and big men. And so when you look at it, it's like, where would you put Joel? Because if Giannis is a unanimous decision, everybody loved what Luka is doing, and Jokic, who's the MVP, who also played 72 games, he played every game.
Yeah.
Where are you putting Embiid? Where are you putting Embiid at? Because those are the three spots that he would take, and I don't see. Because
of my logic, like I said, y'all don't have to agree with it. If you cannot be unanimously first team, and you wasn't an MVP candidate. You was an MVP candidate for a reason.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know what I'm saying? Like, automatically, in my mind, MVP candidate should be first team.
Yeah.
Like,
that makes sense. I like that. I don't know why it's not, but well, they did you dirty, CP.
He was technically, not
he was
MVP candidate.
He was like fifth. Yeah, he was fifth. So he wasn't technically
the top five should be that should be the first team.
But they only released the top three candidates, so that means it was really technically only three.
Released the top five. Like, why they acting? Why y'all be acting like we dealing with the CIA and this stuff is like, bro? They could just tell us the rest. They just don't. You feel me?
Because sometimes like those candidates really don't be legitimately candidates. Like,
but bro, if they in 5th place, they doing something. You feel me?
I feel you.
So give them their flowers. You feel me? Let them make first team NBA for being, you know what I mean, 5th runner up or 4th runner up, whatever it is.
We're gonna wrap it up with this one. State property or Hot Boys? I'm going with Hot Boys.
Yeah, you have to go with Hot Boys. One, because Lil Wayne is better than anybody in state property.
Now, I thought we were talking about the movies.
Yeah, I'm talking about the movies. I was
talking about the group.
I know you were.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I was like, whoa, wait a minute.
I'm like, when you have Lil Wayne, like, come on, well, what does state property have that can match that? That's cheating.
Yeah.
I'm going.
I hated state property 1
and Juvenile. Juvenile is technically just like Lil Wayne and Juvenile's like, come on, state property. You can't match that.
Yeah.
Oh, 100%. Shit, BG. Turk.
Yeah, come on now. I mean, I like BG and Turk, but I'm just saying a lot of people don't. But it's like everybody know Juvie got a hit that's gonna last forever. What back that ass up? That's an all-time summer hit.
But when it comes to when y'all start talking to Turk and BG, yes, I like them too. But they can be argued when you talk. You bring up.
No.
100%.
Beanie Sigel definitely better than them.
But what I'm saying is when you start going down and you got Wayne and Juvie as your top 2, and then you throwing BG and Turk in there as your 3 and 4.
Yeah, you need Hove and somebody when you dealing with Wayne. Come on now, this is Wayne before he fell off now.
But they talking about the movie. What they talking about? The movie. I hate State Property 1. I
hated Hot Boys. The movie. That movie was trash, bro. Let's be real.
You right.
I got the hookup better than them both.
Thank you, bro. I got the hookup is legit, bro.
We got to keep it in consideration. They was like street movies and
they were
same type of premise. Same type of premise. I'm definitely going with the Hot Boy. Hey, could my boy see murder? Hey, man, this be so hot.
See, Murder could not act, man.
Hey, that was basically since it's so hot, we might well be the Hot Boy. And that was so.
Yeah, I mean that's a good logic.
Yeah, you're right.
Well, we definitely gonna get fussed out by the show tomorrow, y'all. But hey, I got it on the shirt, so I think
And shout out for those comparison topics, Eric. You came through.
Hey, Rashawn, don't say that out loud, bro.
Oh, look, man. If y'all listen,
are they on Netflix?
If y'all watch anything, man, y'all gotta watch Kings on Showtime, man. It is a documentary about the golden era of boxing, man. You'll learn a lot about Bob Arum, why Bob Arum's the way he is now, why Don King was the way he was. Where Floyd Mayweather got the blueprint from, like all of that, man. So it's like you even see Floyd Sr. get busted up, bro. Floyd Sr. was trash. But if y'all got a chance, check that out.
What's Kings on again?
It's on Showtime.
Yeah, I'm gonna definitely start that. So we might have to talk about that next week. But it's episode 109. Go ahead.
All I'm gonna say is y'all better get ready now. Don't come to me later on. I'm only accepting new members now. If you ain't on the Bengals bandwagon now, don't come to me during the season when we start kicking ass. All right, that's all I wanted to say.
Episode 109. Y'all know y'all can catch us on all major podcast platforms. 3Man Weave, Instagram, Twitter, 3Man Weave _. You can email us at podcast.3.man.weave@gmail.com. I'm Hill. That's Cannon. That's AJ. And we out.